Hi, Second Job Game with Sebastian and Nanathal playing some SevTech Ages. We are working on finishing up the Ultimate Singularities for the Sevatus thing and working on finishing up the uh, Creative Energy Cube, which I am one piece away from finishing that guy up. I just have to get the 4 Ultimate Catalysts made, and to do that I require 16 Ultimate Ingots, which, I've got all these here. Still working on those two, that bit and those, and all these guys in between here. We've got a little bit of work to do on that stuff. So as always, let's get started with the prayer. Thank you, Lord, for bringing us together on Twitch and giving us a platform with which we can share life with one another and build each other up and entertain in the process. And we pray this all in Jesus' name. Amen. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and build me that mechanism tube tank now. At mech tank. Basic fluid tank should be more than enough. What? Are we able to build iron ingots? I'm hoping.
I've got I just grabbed some to.
Yep, it's working.
See what I can.
Come on, give me the force one. There you go.
Yeah, because the silver is not using the machines,
that ain't it.
The immersive engineering machines. So
gotta figure out what the control is for the mechanism thingy. Mech. Mechanism. Item switch mode is O. Okay. Shift O. Control O. Shift O. There we go. It's the left shift. Why is it always got to be the harder one to work with? Alright. I'm going to go over to the nether now. And I'm going to get me some of the blood from the place over there. Whee! And then I'm going to come on back and start making some of that pig iron. Because we need blood to do that part. I hope everybody's having a good Friday evening. Really good day for me because I got to come home early. That's what happens when there's, nothing that they can find you to do. Okay, well, if I'm just going to sit here, I'm going to take up some of my vacation time and going home. Sorry, buddies. You're too slow. I ain't here for none of y'all. I will spare the wither skeletons.
okay, so I threw 3 stacks of iron in the immersive engineering crusher.
Right
on. Which is just going to make the grit, but technically I could have done that, but it uses too many of the machines.
I gotta take this over to the smithy, don't
I? So you needed iron, that, and what else?
Are you melting something up here?
Yeah,
you've got iron in here.
Well, use it. You need iron.
It just flowed one. That's what I thought was weird.
Well, the fact that it flowed one is pretty weird.
It is pretty weird because there's nothing reason.
Well, the lever is on, but
I didn't flip the lever.
There's nothing to trigger. Yeah, the lever. So
well, the timer up here would do it. Because this redstone right here shouldn't even be here. That redstone shouldn't have been there. Because it's not... wasn't meant to be on that spot.
Yeah, but there's only one iron ingot, so it just did it when you saw it, so...
Ghosty... Oh, you did it, didn't you?
Yep. With his mind powers.
Right. Grr. So what else do we need for pig iron? Pig iron.
I was
Right there.
thinking
Alloy.
clay or.
Yeah, molten clay.
Uh,
So, okay, so clay for the win. Let's put in 1, 2, 3, 4 to start. And we need. Do I need pig iron for that ultimate ingot?
yeah.
Yep, right there, pig iron. Oink!
Cool.
Just oink. Alright, so as typical, you're going to sit here and watch these things go through. Just because that's how modded Minecraft is. You're just going to sit here and watch some things sometimes.
Oh, you don't have to sit there and watch it, but
I
yeah.
know, but it's fun. Enough. I want to see how much this pig iron gets made with 4 clay. 8 ingots. Okay, so 4 more clay. Because I only want 16 ingots, and it looks like we're probably going to do okay with that. It looks like we're going to be... Yeah, so that's 1 ingot, and that's 72, so yeah, that's half.
Yeah, I was.
Half, so yeah.
Um,
Makes 1 ingot, so yeah, so a little bit of blood, a little bit of this. Not a whole bunch of blood. I'm going to have to drain some of this blood out. Or just leave it in there. We'll make more pig iron later for some purpose. Hey, 1 block 7 ingots is 916. Yeah, good. That's what I want. Wee-hee. Here.
I've been emptying this chest over here. You have all this armor that's glowing or not glowing.
Yeah.
So all the not glowing stuff I've been repairing and melting down.
That is a chore.
Yeah, but something to do while I was waiting on things to melt or grind or.
Right on.
And I was looking for an unbreaking 3 since that one rod did break, which that's the first time I've ever seen it get enough to where it could break, so.
Yeah.
I guess.
I woke up early that morning and got over here and I was like, yeah, I ain't got time to put one of those together, so hop off and do something else. Tell my good friend, you might want to check that out.
Would you call somebody else before you called me?
I ain't answering that. Oink. Alright, so we have the following. The Galadorian and the Enhanced Galadorian. Gold. And that's just a lump of Galgador, which is all that mess right there. Alright, so, brown. Yeah, good. So, are you it? Nope. Are you it? You are not it. Okay, so, click, 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 and Galg. Make some.
Are you using this arc furnace?
I will be soon, yes. Are you needing it?
Well, I was just going to give you some iron.
Well, let this run through first.
Oh.
Oh, that'll work too. That works fine. It's doing it. As long as the pieces in the right side stick in there, that's fine. If you're just manually putting in the iron, that works too. It really shouldn't take that long. It's funny that it's only shifting the platinum block in there a little bit at a time. That is kind of weird.
Well, I'm sure that I blocked it because I had 2 stripes, so it only put 4 in there. I was doing the 16 iron grit all the way down. And so it popped in there just as I was about to do the last one.
So is that the metal piece I want? Yeah, okay, so this one. I got the Galgadorian. Now the enhanced Galgadorian is the large lump of Galgador. And the large lump of Galgador is so many of those. Okay, so 16 times 9 is 90 plus 72, 162.
Sure, sounds good.
Do
Sounds
we
right.
have enough for that? I should
What?
not have put that back together. I gotta
What?
do all that Galgadorian all over again. 162.
For the enhanced?
Yeah. Because it requires you making large lumps of Galgador. And we do not have enough stabilized metal, which I can order. Okay. Missing 56. Okay, sure. And you. Come on over here and order it. I need. No. Oh, okay. Didn't have that. Didn't have my tank set up? Oh, because I moved it. Okay, well, move it right there then. Alright, so. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot. I'm gonna need a lot. I need 56. 56. Here comes the drone. That's cool, wasn't it? That dude's like, well, that's cool. I'll go tell everybody. That's funny. Oh, man, that's cool. That villager was like, hey, that was awesome. And he's in one of those scientist robes, so he's probably like, oh, that's really cool. Okay,
Yeah, probably.
I gotta go try that. And this thing is made one, so I'm gonna put an enhanced collector crystal set up on top of that thing, see if it works out a little better.
Hold on. Oh, I wasn't sure you were taking something here.
No, I got my own thing here.
Huh?
And that should work, so get that work in. Watch this thing work. You're making silver. Okay, so it's gonna... Yeah, it's gonna be a minute for all this stuff to be done. I've got that.
The blaze powder is the only thing that's going to be interrupting or slowed because we're using the same machine. The rest of that shouldn't be touching these two machines that I'm using.
Yeah, that's fine. I can be working on the other things right now. So close. So close. So yeah, I'm looking for the base, inferium, prudentium, intermedium, superium.
Check
and
before
solium.
you make.
Have I got solium?
Because I've already made the base and the inferium.
Okay. I've not made the solium. Okay, so solium. Dust. Ugh. And if I use you, I make 1 ingot. Okay, so I need 16 of you guys.
Well, there are some in there.
Solium?
Not a lot, but...
I don't see solium ingots in here. I see soul forged.
Not ingots. The stuff to make the dust that you make into ingots. I made a few of those.
The soul dust? Or the prudentium?
The soul stone.
Oh, yeah, you gotta crush that stuff into it.
Yeah.
Alright, so solium dust. It's the soul dust. I don't see any soul dust in here in the thing, so soul stone, smelted, energized smelter, and that right there. So 5 times 16 is 50 plus 30 is 80. So that would be what, 16?
Well, remember to take the soul stone out of here. I was thinking that's what you needed. Because that'll make 38 of the soul dust.
Yeah. That's one way to do it. Alright, so next is just all those guys. So base ingot is not there. Inferium ingot is not there. Prudentium ingot has got blocks. Essence.
Oh, you have to do all of them in order.
Yeah, I was gonna start from the top actually, work my way down. Except for Insanium, not do that one first. Because that's what you said earlier. Don't do that one last.
Well, you have to go up to go down. So I've worked on the... Okay, so I've got Prudentium done.
The ingots?
Yeah. So base, Inferium, Prudentium. So if you want to do that, you can do the orange, the blue, and the red.
Are we looking at the same system? Because I'm not finding them. Or do you got them in the box already?
In the box already.
Oh, okay.
Why would I drop anything in the system when it goes in that box?
I don't know.
I'm making it from the system.
Cool. Oh, okay. See that. I'm working on the other ones then.
Well, I mean, you basically have to go through all of them to get to that, so.
Right. Uh-huh.
Because you have to make the base, then the Inferium, and then the...
Yep.
Again, just to get to the top ones.
Yep.
Yeah, the silver I started... 11 hours ago.
It's a long time, man.
Yeah, when I got up, I set that up and then started it and then went to work. Came back and it's still going. Yeah, I set up the 20,000 wheels to process at the same time. And they're done. But I did 17,000 silver and it's still working on it. But I think it's slow because it's working on crushing the silver into 2 dust, and then it drops one in there and goes mirror, cooks it, and drops another one in there, mirror, cooks it.
Yeah, perhaps.
And so it's just a slow process. I basically did the Ardite manually doing it that way. I don't recommend it.
Yeah. I don't blame me either. So yeah, craziness. Crazy. Oh man.
So where'd you run off to?
Over here to watch the soul stone get cooked up.
So you're not working on the Supremium, whatever?
No, I'm done. Got them all now. Oh, one more. Got one more set. Sorry, I'm not quite done yet. Okay, almost done then.
Oh, you already did the Insanium?
Mm-hmm. I thought I was finished with everything. I did not see that I was missing the intermedium. But I got the intermedium now too. There we go.
Oh, so it took most of the Supremium to
Yeah.
get the Insanium.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't remember which one is missing right there.
We got the Solium and the Enhanced Galgadorian. That's it.
Oh, okay.
And the system is making the Enhanced Galgadorian, and I'm making the Solium over here.
So as far as I can tell, we would have to, because the recipe is broken. It's not correct
What recipe?
in this machine over here. The automation interface
Yeah.
is not correct.
For the
And
ingot?
so, yeah.
Well, it's not shapeless. I mean, it's not shaped, it's shapeless. So as long as all the ingots are in there, it should be fine.
They're not.
Okay.
It's missing one. But
Oh,
whenever
it
I
is
put
missing
it together to reset the recipe, it just yoinked it.
one.
So thank you. And I was like, no, I wanted to fix the recipe.
Well, I'll
But
fix it when I get the thing done. Get it all set
you'd
up
have to
for it.
unplug it from whatever yoinked it out of there.
So
You have to
there's
take that off.
There's a importer over here on the right.
Yeah.
And
Pop
I can
that
always
free before you do it.
only work with redstone. So on, off. There we go.
Yeah, I did not make another one. I only needed the one
Right?
because I've got my 2 ultimate ingots over here.
I got my eyes on you. I don't know where that came from. Heard that song forever. How are you boys doing?
It's
Yeah.
most likely I got my is enough to trigger it.
Mm.
Okay. Still need titanium and manielin. Yeah, and I've spent a lot of time AFK standing in the middle of that farm with that green ring.
Yeah.
What we started, what was it, 45, I want to say, of the paperclip singularities?
Something like that.
We have 119 now. So a little over 0.5%, I think, to where we need to be. Oh, okay. So we're 0.00000595% done.
Point zero zero zero. Not. I'm done. So why would you have to take me so that? Yeah, so 56%. Well, you're moving right along. You're doing the silver and the enhancement and whatever that thingy, the quality enhancer machine thingy,
Huh?
whatever that thing's called, enrichment chamber or something like that. That's it, yeah. Enrichment chamber.
I'm not doing anything with it currently.
Well, whatever machine the blaze powder's being made with too.
That's the ender. It's over here. Over here, the crusher. You were crushing the blaze rods into the blaze powder using the actually additions crusher. If there's another one that can crush it and make the blaze powder, then you can grab that recipe and like drop it over here, and maybe it'll go, oh, well, I can make it from over there, and cough out the blaze powder for you.
Did I not speed upgrade this thing?
No idea.
The energized smelter? Guess
It doesn't really need to. It's not backed up. It's only getting what it can from the crusher. And so...
Yeah, and you can't speed up the crusher. I mean, I can make another crusher, double it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
For machine casing.
Why did I say ad crusher? Why did I say ad crusher? Well, no, it's just...
Yeah. Keep looking.
There's 3. I've got 1, so I just have to make 2, it looks like. And then 6 compressed iron plates. Because I'd pick that crusher up, make 2 machine cases, and 4 pistons.
I don't know what that will do to my silver job going on.
I'm not going to do it while your silver job's going.
Oh.
I could just have the extra crusher waiting and the extra machine case. Or not. Oh, I'm so close to this. So we need the night slime ingot over there.
Over where?
In the big table.
Yeah, when you put this one together for the first time,
yeah,
you'll have something you can actually hit the recipe and save it. So then, I don't know how that system works. I don't know how it pulls to the system because I can't, as far as I know, say make it.
Make it.
And so it might actually... How do you turn it on as far as getting it to make the ingots that you want it to make? It's like, use said recipe, pull from system. How does that work?
It just does it. You tell it what to put in there, and it puts in there. Now, as far as getting a crafter to do that, I don't know how he would do that other than like putting like 6 different books together that do a number of ingots each, like those written books that I've got down there that I was cheating the system with on earlier. And just saying,
it was a great idea.
And just saying, this book has these ingots, this book has this ingots, these books have these ingots, and you would just go through each one of the 6 books and say, make one, 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 and then it'll throw them all in that thing. And then, since it's shapeless, it doesn't matter what the order is as long as you do books 1 through book 6, all of them, and it'll go ahead and take care of that for you. I'm thinking that's all we would need to do for that. Otherwise, I'm just going to stick all 16 ingots at a time in that chest up there and let it suck it all out. because it's shapeless. It doesn't matter what the order is. So, that's a neat fluid trash can. I see we're completely filled up everything on milk now, so we're not getting any lubricant because we got 4,000 buckets of milk in there.
Well, I don't see why you can't say put milk here, put this somewhere else.
Put milk.
But it just takes space. It's just like,
yeah, it's a disc.
well, you can't partition the discs.
Yeah,
And the other one you can.
Yeah, it's not quite as robust as applied energistics, but it's dumbed down. And the dumbing down of it has its benefits, as it's much easier to work with. Another break, that's big. Right there. Wow. Man.
Because I liked if you use the disc, that's why I don't use discs. I would just use a tank, put milk in it. It hold milk. It hold lubricant. It hold this, rather than that. Because it's just a big vat with lubricant, milk, oil,
right?
Just all rubbing up against each other in my brain. And so it's kind of disgusting. All stewing in this little lava pool.
Kind of like this cauldron I'm sitting in front of. It's got cooked eggs, cracked eggs, hard-boiled egg, concentrated hellfire, cooked fish, glue, buffalo meat, wolf meat, potato, shark meat, gassed meat, beeswax, meatballs.
And that little skull that's floating around and it being green all fits.
Yep. You want to try some?
The fact that we don't have any taste buds is probably why it works.
Probably a good idea. I just like that I can reach my hand in there and pull out, however much buffalo meat I want and just go to town. Yum.
Well, I like it because watch it. Just look at it. You don't have to look in it.
Yeah. Filled up.
Yeah, because I spread out the.
Gotcha. Yeah. Neat.
So when it's full, you can tell it's full visually. So I like that.
Yep.
But I swapped out your gunpowder for the concentrated hellfire ingots.
Yeah. Alright, so Constellation.
Because we had a lot of that stuff.
So I need to get, let's see, 17, 26, 31, 32 marble. Okay. Easy enough.
Oh, there we go.
Take you 3. And now if I can remember where I put my chisel. Make you into regular. And I need 5 chiseled marble.
And if you want to get that blood out of there, you can,
Yeah. 12 ruined marble.
Could you guys chat away from the door?
5 engraved marble and 1 marble pillar.
I do like having them around, but they are frustrating sometimes.
Alright, now then, let's get this thing started. So if we do 1, 2, let's put this over here. Just got to do this. There we go. And now then, what's next? We do this, we do that. So now we put these things around the sides. Yeah. Is that right? Which way? Yeah, okay. Not that one, this one, this one. And if we do the guy right there. And now then, up one. Okay. Yeah. And now I need the buckets O. This is going to take a minute, everybody. It's okay.
I pulled out the silver so that your blaze rod could go in.
Okay.
So it's making your blaze rod so your Galgador can move along. But I guess it has a lot of blaze rods to break down.
That it is. I am bouncing around tonight. Got 2 more trips to go. One more trip to go. Not tryptophan, but trip to go. Tryptophan. That's coming up, you know.
Is it?
Yeah. Just a little over a month and a half or so to go. We'll all gorge ourselves on tryptophan. And there we go. And now you, sir. Right there. Is that right? Nope. It's not right. I need one more block in between them. Oh, nope. Not that one. Let's go ahead and just put a block here. Yeah, Saturn substone first. Rock will be fine. Woohoo! And now, put that back, put that in there. Go get the linking tool again. Turn this thing on. So this enhanced collector crystal setup should make it go a little faster, hopefully.
Oh, you're talking the little crystal lasers there?
Yeah. Hopefully make it go a little faster. Because we got 6 in there now. Which, you know, was a lot faster. So, just sit there and watch that. Put this linking tool back.
Well, you can teleport over there, you know.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm not able to open the chest up. Oh, that's because I'm trying to link it.
Where do you want to link it?
I don't want to link it.
Then stop hitting it.
I did. Alright, so a little over 100 of these guys to go. So, yep. We're going to have an energy cube tonight. Ooh. I'm not really sure how that'll help us out any, but oh, it's something.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, I put together an energy system that works. It works really well.
It does.
And then your first thing to go after is like, "Ooh, we should do that."
It was one of the easiest.
It really is. Yeah. I mean, I thought the combination of always daytime, you know, burning water, because all you have to do is feed it water with light, and you have a decent amount of energy. So, I don't know. I thought it was pretty good.
Nobody's arguing that.
Yeah, there really wasn't. Well, I guess you could have gone off the rails with some of that other generators that they've got, but the problem with some of the generators that are out there is you don't have anywhere to hold the energy.
Right.
And there's a whole nother system that we didn't even touch, but probably because it all takes burning something, uh, either wood, uh, a fuel that you have to make, a whole bunch of other stuff, and it was just a lot harder. It required a lot more blocks to get equivalent to what we were already getting with immersive engineering for the application of water.
Woohoo! Yeah, it's moving right along now. It's made 2 since I put this thing down.
Nice. Yeah, this soul generator,
Mm-hmm.
if you put a dragon head in it,
Mm-hmm.
it gives, what is that, 2 trillion energy for 1 dragon head?
2 trillion. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a trillion. Yeah, 2.1 trillion. The egg does the same thing.
We have got a lurk from Sir Dan the Grey. Thank you, Sir Dan.
Oh, and I was thinking about if we, make another town or whatever, the or when we go uh, to another location with the ancients, um, our inn should be loaves and fishes,
Right.
and then give the option of another building being named, and then once that's named, if we go to another world, it would be loaves and fishes would be the cafe, and then the forge would be named whatever, so that somebody from the community is named each of the buildings.
Right on. Mm-hmm. Might want to turn that into an Inori block first, sir. Oh, y'all. Should be getting pretty close now.
Salted lava worm. Ew.
Tasty. Is it crispy?
I guess. Ew.
You said, ugh. I guess. Yay! 16 solium ingots. I am one step closer to doing something that most people have not done. Oh, and it's 81%. It's getting so much closer.
There is an emerald apple.
Yeah.
There are 2 versions of it.
Well,
But one of them from Cyclic is okay, so it unlocks blocked villager trades with the red X.
Yeah.
Or cures zombie villagers.
Yeah.
So it's an emerald, an apple, an iron ingot, and a gold ingot. Why aren't we using that?
It basically bypasses the potion of weakness. That's what.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I've not tried one.
I've tried one, and it made him start shaking. He's like, and then a few minutes later, he was a villager. I was like, oh, cool, no more potions. But we don't have to make the splash potions anymore. We just do this guy, and we got pretty much everything we need to do it regularly. So just we just make 16 of those things and easy peasy.
Yeah, there's actually somebody.
Even make a pattern for it.
Currently waiting.
Oop.
They swam across the little lake out there while I was.
They didn't.
Setting up the. Starlight, whatever, to convert the copper ore to. But there was like a zombie, and then he was right behind him. I was like, okay, so I'll kill the zombie and store the other guy. So.
Well, we now have 16 emerald apples in the system. Grab and go.
Well, if you want to take the golden apples out of the bag and put them there, that would be great. Out of the white. Because then we always have them with us, no matter where we is.
Easy. Alright. I am so close to being finished with this thing. It is just starting making them one at a time. Now,
And I went out into the end and got a shulker.
Yeah.
So that we can now generate shulkers in our little thing over there.
And the one by the abyssal place? Because there's one over there too.
Abyssal place?
Yeah, all the abyssal craft area over there. There's a mob spawner over there too, mob duplicator.
I was just doing the one over here with the YouTubers. I just swapped that thing out, and I put in a tether so that they couldn't pop out. Yeah. But the killing them with the machine won't work because they're attached to a surface. And so they don't get pushed and they don't fall. So I had to kill them with my shuriken. Because I couldn't get close enough with, because that wind kept going.
And
pushing me back 5 things.
Yeah, just turn the fan off. Flip that
Yeah,
switch
that
in the
was
back of it.
more thought than. I was
Yeah,
getting it.
I am right there with you.
And that's what shurikens are for.
Right? Just
I'm
right.
just glad I didn't throw the shuriken into the wind and it get, find it in my forehead.
I miss our world traveling shuriken. We're throwing this thing 50 chunks away.
And
And I hit
the
him.
fact, yeah, the fact that you could see it go by, because we were 300 blocks or 300 meters away from each other,
Mm-hmm. It
because
was a really
you were
cool.
at the base
It was really cool.
and I was um, all the way. I can't remember what that place is called, but I think we both did it. So I was throwing it one time and you were doing the other. But you couldn't see it being thrown. But when it hit the ground,
Mm-hmm.
because we had that um, the ground area behind us,
Mm-hmm.
you could tell where it was off, and so you knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was a fun build.
It was really neat.
And I think it was only allowed because he allowed the rods.
Yep.
The standard recipe does not allow the ender rod
I,
on
I
anything other than arrows now.
I think that we had it where the mod author allowed it, but then the mod author disallowed it afterward. Because I don't think that he tweaked the recipe for Tinker's add-ons.
Well, somebody turned it off.
Yeah, I think the mod author did that. Like, oh,
Um,
I'm sorry, I shouldn't. We shouldn't have that on those.
Within that day, I mean, it was quick. Once they saw it, they were like, "Nope."
Well, he was reporting a lot of stuff to a lot of mod authors.
I figured it was him that
Yeah,
allowed that one.
I don't think that he had that ability. So no, unless there's a thing in the config, which I don't think there is one in the config. I'm pretty sure I've looked and would have turned it on just to toy with it. Why not? Fun stuff. All right, almost done. Almost done.
Yeah, there's 12 blaze rods that are
Yeah, they're working on them.
finishing
Mm-hmm.
finishing up here. Yeah.
Yeah. 11, 10.
Yeah, I'm looking at the actual crusher, so
Yeah, I'm looking at the crafting monitor. It's just going right on through them. One at a time. We're about to say hello to a nice brand new creative energy cube. 5. 4. For what? For reals. 3. 2. Oh, oh, oh. 1. And blah, 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 done.
okay. So now the silver is processing again.
Why aren't you finished? Oh, there we go. And done. So, gal,
Yep. Okay.
door. And now I just need to go melt that and make ingots out of it. That is right.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm just double checking myself. Yeah.
Melt what?
Then the large lump of galga door.
Oh,
I have to do it in the tinkery. It doesn't work any other way. Apparently, there's gold in here. There's gold in this here tinkery.
yeah. I emptied more of the armor after I repaired it.
3 blocks, 7 ingots. So,
Do you have that tank that you had the blood in?
yeah. Just get these blocks out of here. 1, 2,
Uh,
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
And it's empty. So now your Galgador
Next.
is there.
Okay. 1 Galgador. Ah, ah, ah. 2 Galgador. Ah, ah, ah. Success is in our grasp. I lost count. 12. 13. How'd that get in there? Goofy thing. 14, 15, and 16.
Yeah, I don't think that one will pour out into the ingot, but it might.
I guess I'm filling it up.
Yep.
Hmm.
You would have to switch it because that's a mechanism. You can switch it to bucket mode.
Yeah, it's in bucket mode. It was filling it up. Still filling it up.
Well, it's because you're putting it in.
Yeah.
Well, just nope. Hold on. Where'd it go? I don't have a fluid hopper. I must have used all of mine.
There's a liquid hopper in the system.
I don't have one of those. So, where's your?
Right here.
Put it next to the light.
Put it next to it? Okay.
Well, right in front of it.
Right there, good.
That works.
Really?
Actually, you said you could do this with your hand?
It says you can, but you can't.
Oh, it's got water in it. Putting water somewhere. It is draining. Is it going into your tank?
No, it should be. It was going into the tinkery. I was pushing it into the tinkery.
Which is fine. We can pull it out after, but...
Here we go. And now...
Okay, so now just get it. Yeah.
Blood's flowing into the hopper, or the thing.
Yeah, so... It should push all that and then pick up the water.
Yeah.
And then it'll be...
Empty.
Back to the way it was. Yeah.
And now I'll just put this blood over there by the thing in case we need to make more pig iron later.
Sure.
Cool. Awesome, awesome. And we are finished with the blood. Make sure this is empty. It's got water in there. Good.
Yeah. It emptied
now then, pick you up. Put you over here. Pick you up. Put you back in. Put you back in the system. There we go. And down, up, down. And now oop, I need to go back. Because I left with the there we go.
So now you're going to pick up that whole box and carry it over there?
Yeah. It is so slow. And I should.
I do have an omnidirectional
That
hopper.
thing should work.
What?
I can pull it out like that. Ha! It's actually putting them in the places that they go to. Well, that's pretty cool. Are you watching this?
Uh-huh.
That's unheard of.
So is it using the recipe?
I guess it has to be. Pretty neat. Guess I'll grab the night slime out of there just in case that they kind of lose it somehow, some way.
Well, yeah, just put it right next to the steel leaf. Inside the, yeah.
It's not doing anymore.
The lump of Galgador it stopped on.
Man. Okay.
It's Galgadorian metal. So that's not the correct. There's enhanced Galgadorian metal, and then there's Galgadorian metal. Apparently.
Well, I'm looking at it. It says Galgadorian metal. That's not Galgadorian metal. So, okay. The Galgadorian metal. That's enhanced. That one. Oh, okay. So I just have to go do these guys too. Okay.
What?
I just have to put these through the tinkery as well.
How?
Just melt them down and then make them into an ingot afterward. A lump of Galgador turns into a Galgadorian metal through the tinkery.
Okay, so how did you get the enhanced Galgadorian metal?
You have to make a large lump of Galgador, which is 9 lumps of Galgador.
Oh, okay.
And then put them into the tinkery.
Okay, so they were the 2 chunks pressed together.
Yeah.
This was just a single. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're all in there except for this
one guy right here. Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
Cool. Cool beans. Looking good. Looking good.
And it's turned off. Yep. So we should be able to set the recipe at least.
Mm-hmm. They're going crazy over here, man.
Yeah.
Next time we build a big village like this, that the buildings that we inhabit the most need to be far away from these boys.
I like them.
I do too, but I like them at a distance.
Mm-hmm.
At a distance. Oh, oh. Man, get in there. There we go. It is now a saved recipe. With all of them in there.
Now I guess if you turn it on,
No, it's
it
turned on.
should
I got
go.
them.
Gurk,
Got them in hand.
gurk.
It did it. I can now make my ultimate catalysts. What? I am not missing 16 ingots. It says available. Don't tell me I have to make 32 of them. That would suck. I have to make 32 of them.
Well, it does take 2 ingots per piece. So that's 8 per. Yeah. 32.
Hmm. Okay, well. Oh, I'm so close, man. I'm so close. Now put these on the inside.
Okay, so I've got iron for you.
Throw it in there. Oh boy. Gold. I got gold.
Well, silver we're processing all. I think that one's part of it too.
Star metal, soul forged iron, concentrated hellfire, or something else. What was that? Gunpowder. How to take gunpowder?
We have the hellfire.
Yeah, but it also takes gunpowder in this place.
We have
So
87 of them in here.
yeah, we got
So
like 5,000 gunpowder.
I don't care. Use the ingot. We're making an ingot, not gunpowder.
But why does the recipe call for hellfire? I don't know. Okay, fine. You the
Where's
boss.
the
Put it in there then.
Where's the iron?
Iron's already in
Oh,
the system.
it's throwing it out into the thing. I'm throwing it into the chest, but it's throwing it in the ear. I was like, where'd it go?
Copper's in there.
Let me get the
Let's
night
see,
slime for
aluminum,
you.
lead, silver. Black iron.
Here's the night slime.
Aluminum needs to be made. So 14.
Is Constan one of them?
Yeah.
Compressed iron?
Yep.
Oh man. Electrum?
Yes.
Electrum, steel, that sort of stuff.
I already got steel.
Osmium,
Um,
bronze.
osmium. Yeah, osmium's in there. Bronze is in there.
It's already in there, or
Yeah. Well, no,
Here.
osmium and bronze are not already in there. They're in the thing, in the recipe. Moving right along, aren't we?
that fire ingot? Are those in there?
Fiery ingot, like octane.
No, the fire ingot. We only have 15 octane, from what I can see.
I just need to go make another one then, and Sirmarite as well.
And I made 16 of the Soul Forged,
Hmm.
and then I looked in there and you had 16 of them. I was like, dang it.
Good, because we need them.
Yeah. Lead,
Yes.
ironwood.
No, I don't think ironwood is in there.
Okay. And I don't think night metal. Nickel.
Um, Invar. I don't see nickel in here.
Okay, we only have 11 Invar.
Yeah, I had to make some last time too. Oh no, nickel's in here. Yeah, I see it now.
Okay, so
We have
grabbing
Constan
nickel.
in there already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so we are missing star metal.
We've got
Two.
2 at the moment, but
We got the
we
essence.
can make
So,
that.
yeah.
So, and okay, star metal is done.
Nope, I just did it too.
Well, then I'll just throw mine back in the system.
Yeah, we'll use it for something else. Let's see here. Platinum. Was that platinum's in there already? No, platinum's not in there. I'll make platinum.
Yeah, I haven't. Oh, yep. Okay. Oh, I need 5 more Ingvar. So.
And one by the black iron ingot is HOP graphite.
Which we do have some in the system, but I don't think we have that many.
We have 9. But we got some dust. And the dust smelts into that stuff, so 6, 7. Yeah. And go up. Oh, no wait, I can go over here to this thingy. Alright, can I put it in there? Yes! Stuck it in the ultimate furnace over there and done. HOP graphite is done. Let's see. The concentrated hellfire ones is platinum and redstone. Platinum is being made now. Platinum is done. Redstone alloy. 16.
We've got 16 blocks, so.
Oh. Okay, well I'm making 16, so I didn't see that above it. I just looked at the craft on the thing.
There's that one.
And yeah, you have to metal press it, so okay.
16 of that one.
So I'll just take the redstone. 2.
Doop, doop, doop.
And now then.
Oh
got
man.
the redstone alloy now.
The
Platinum is in there too. Huh, I actually threw it in there right in the right spot. Alright, next is silver, which you're burning all that stuff
I'm eating,
with, so, yeah.
so let me.
Refined obsidian. Oop.
Uh,
So
Okay.
16, start.
Oop.
We have a whole bunch of dust in there, so ooh,
Of what?
for fine corralling of the dust. Oh, because it's needing that thingy. Okay, so.
I stole 16 of the silver from the singularity. It was swirling the drain. We need pig iron again.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. And you said clay?
Yeah.
And it was just
It was,
16 clay,
yeah,
or was
16 clay, yeah. Or no, 8 clay.
it 8? Yeah. I knew it was a small amount. It seemed to be like a half ingot, but
Yeah, it
since
was.
clay doesn't really have ingots,
Yeah,
um,
kind of hard to figure that one. Oh, one under nickel next is glowstone tin modularium, which I was making the glowstone, so there it is. Tin ingot is down there, but I got that tin essence, so
yep.
there we go. Modularium. Is there a seed for modularium? Nope. Okay. So I need you to make 16 modularium for me. And all those guys, Samarite, the Cobalt, Ardite, and Maniellan. You got the Ardite, you got the Cobalt. Maniellan is now in there.
Yeah, I didn't throw it in there just because I'm waiting for that one to fill up. Dang it! I want those.
Reinforced metal enhanced, night slime, pig iron, ender alloy advanced, and those three, the ender alloys guys now, which they're in there. So
Bridget.
yep. So now then, reinforced metal and all those guys. Okay. I'm gonna need more blaze rods and a bunch of those guys.
Blaze rods or the
Yeah.
powder?
It's calling for blaze rods. I want 16 of these guys. It says I'm missing 79 blaze rods. So
Well, make them.
yeah, I am.
It's like we have essence for that. He's not a difficult one.
Mm. Ow. Mm. 144. I'm just gonna do 200 of these guys. Should be fine. Oop. There we go. Hmm. Maybe you can't do that many at one time.
What?
The metal, because it didn't. The drones ain't coming.
Well, you said it It took a while the last time you did a large number of them. But you also dialed it back a little bit. I don't know how much you did though.
Yeah, I think 64 at a time is about as far as you want to go. So I'll do 3 of them.
Okay, so the pig iron is in there.
Okay. Huh.
Grind up more iron.
Kind of weird.
The making of all the singularities is really torn up some of our stock, especially iron, because iron gets used in almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to spend the machine time to just churn out a whole bunch of iron.
Mm-mm.
I've got other things to singularize.
Alright, so I'm making the Galgadorian again. The biggins. Steel ingot.
Oh, there's
Obsidian, that's right.
um, where did that? I guess you don't need well liquid. Okay.
And modularium. Working on that one, I think. Yeah, it's still in the system. Trying to get it working. Yeah. Oh, I know what's going on. Hold on. There we go. That'll work. Maybe.
Mother of pearl.
Is iron grit.
Here we go. Gauge droppers. Get that 500 water out of here.
Oh, that ain't gonna do it. We got the iron ingot in there, so we need aluminum grit. Make me some of that stuff, please.
Okay.
No, I'm doing it.
I didn't know you already had the metal. I was removing the blood here. And now it's in the liquid hopper. Okay. So pick you up. We're done with that. I'm glad this thing keeps its inventory.
Yeah. Yeah, I am happy too.
Okay. Well, there you go. Your metal is back in there.
Cool.
And the blood is out of there.
Awesome. Yay!
Oh, I forgot about the iron grit. I threw 3 stacks, so of iron clumps into there, so we got 6 stacks of iron grit, and I threw another 6 in there, so we got a lot of iron grit.
Lots of iron grit. Alright, so modularium is done. Solium. No? What's... Insanium. Solium. Yeah, okay.
So what uses the platinum?
In what?
I don't know. There's just a whole bunch of platinum in the iron or the arc furnace.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what it was doing. Oh, yeah, I got it. I forgot you needed blocks of platinum to make the Galgadorian.
Mm-hmm. That's right, yeah. That's what am I doing? Get. Ah.
What's going on?
Just slowly getting these pieces put together. Okay, Solium, Samurai, Octane, Cobalt.
Oh,
Wow. Okay. We had blocks of octane in there, so that's all I needed.
yeah. I went to your home in the other realm there and stole everything that you
I
had
was
there.
wondered where they went. I was like, "Where is all my octane?" When I was then looking for it, I was like, "All I've got is nuggets. What the heck?" And I came back here. I was like, "Oh, okay, there they are." All right, so
Yeah.
reinforced, Galgadorian, all that stuff. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we were out of the octane. We had, some bits and bobs, so I could put together the ultimate ingot to finish the one that I needed.
Yeah.
Which is the one that got sucked out of there before I could save the recipe. And so I had to go find an octane, and
Hmm.
I know where to find them, but I was hoping you had already found a whole bunch of them, and you
I
had.
had got a whole bunch of them out of those treasure boxes and stuff.
But I was thinking I would think there would be an octane seed, but
Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't think Between Lands had ever had seeds.
I thought they did last time. Because I remember you growing something over there, and I thought it was the because we didn't feel that we should grow the seeds here. We should grow them there, and so we
I
had
remember that
two
build
different
over there. Yeah,
farms.
my big Between Lands lawn build.
But I think he took it off, or he must have removed those
I
seeds.
I think perhaps we were in um, Rise of the Titans on that one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so stabilized metal, all of the essence ingots now, and then the Galgadorian, and that's it. So base, Insanium, base, Inferium, Prudentium, Intermedium. Yeah, okay.
And the 16 ate all of the stuff, or most of the stuff that I did previously. So, I guess, yeah, we're gonna need some more Prudentium. It looks like, but we should be able to make the base. Um, have you made anything yet?
No. I mean, yeah, I made 32, 36 of them, but I ran out of iron ingots, so I'm had to make ingots again.
Well, and I was gonna, because I've got 3 stacks of iron grit on
Oh,
me.
okay. Yeah, go ahead and dump
I
them
was
in there.
gonna, well, you're already doing it, or something's doing it.
I'm only making a stack, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run out. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Four, five, six, seven. Okay. There's that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one.
Okay. All of the iron is now melted.
Cool.
Yeah, I was thinking you should have enough materials for the Insanium, or up through the red, I would think. Well, no. You would have enough for up to the green, because you only have 32 green, and that's exactly how many you need. And then you'd be short. But there being 35, there were 35 prosperity ores in here, and now there's 8. So it's working a lot faster than it was way over there.
Okay, this thing is. Well, it's only gotten. It was at 7 the last time I talked about it, and that was like an hour ago. So it's only gotten 1 in an hour.
No, no.
Or did you dump it?
I dumped it. It was
Oh.
35.
Oh, okay.
And then since I've dumped the 35, 8 more. So.
Well, that enhanced crystal is doing us awesomeness then. Yep.
Yeah, because if you had 7, then it was,
Yeah.
4
Way
times
more.
or
Way
5
more.
times more than that whenever I emptied it. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
So, are we low on prosperity here? Oh, yeah, we're out.
Yeah, but I've got all the ingot stuff ready to go, so when I'm
Oh,
not using any more of it. I've already made all the
okay.
base ingots for all of them, so
So make the inferium and uh, green, whatever that is.
I'm actually making the insanium right now. It's working it all out. It's gonna be a minute. It's got a lot to do.
Well, yeah, because it ate all of the other stuff to
Right.
do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long time.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's only using 1 crystal at a time instead of all 5 crystals.
Well, no, it's got all 5 stored. And there are 18 in the system already, so because it ate all of the materials that we had to give you the 18, and now it's just processing what it doesn't have materials for.
I see what it's doing. Okay. Yeah, it's working on when they get to them. Yeah, you're right. So
That's why you have to go from top down when you're trying to load into the system. If you start at the top, then it's going to eat the bottom to make the top, and then you have no bottom. So what about your Galgador? And
It's working on it as soon as the silver's out of the way.
I pulled the silver,
Okay.
so now it's working on the blaze rods again.
I'm a little bit lost here. What am I thinking here? What's kerosene used for? Come here, dude. What you used for? I am used to make fuel. Well, whoa. Okay. That'll work that then. Well, it's a lot of draining to do though. Are you turned on, my friend? Oxygen. You are not turned on. Where are you going to? I didn't need that. Moving on up. No. We're working here though. $5.98. Come on, man. Show me what's the good news here.
What's going on?
Yeah, we got it. I'm making fuel to get rid of some of this kerosene.
Well, we can actually, say, okay, put up a tank for this, a tank for that, a tank for this.
Yeah, I did.
Connect it to the system and then dump it into the tanks rather than just make something to get rid of something else.
I'm not getting rid of it. I'm turning it into fuel.
For
Practically nothing.
yes, exactly.
So why dump it into the system then? If we're
into a tank, not the system.
I am dumping it into tanks. The tanks are full. So that was the whole issue. Right
You're not dumping it into tanks. Mother of pearl. You're dumping into a digital system which is full. I'm talking about connecting the tanks to the system so that you can keep them as a physical object rather than a digital object.
Yeah. I know. I've got
Which
tanks on them. That's what I've been
where?
saying. They're over there at the distillation towers. Right now, this right here, guys, dumping lubricant into the system, so we can finally get some lubricant in here to finally get these things flowing.
But the next system we put together, let's not make the liquid grid. Let's
Sure.
just make a tank and dump
Amen.
it into
Amen,
that.
brother. Amen.
Because he's harder to deal with, and you know, it just wants to flood its system with whatever you happen to have a lot of.
Right. Jam Sam Sama shows up. Thanks, sir. And still, you don't have any badges. Why don't you have any badges, my friend? How you doing? And he cheered me another 100 bits. Cool, dude. Thanks a lot. That's awesome. Your text to speech is ready to go, my friend. You just click that little thing down there underneath the where your channel points are, and you can do the text to speech thing, and it'll try it out. We're working on getting the last little bits of the creative energy cube going. We are working on these 2 things here and these many things here.
Yeah, we showed off our
It'll be a little while.
awesome math skills.
My awesome math skills. Thank you very much.
The awesome math skills.
It's a Friday. I'm happy, so that's all that matters.
And you should still be able to make 2 of them, right?
I already made 2. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm only missing 2 now. So that's made in the needs 8 of them for the fluid tank. Well, we're not making that one.
I was gonna say that's on you, because I helped a little bit on this one, but
Yeah, it needs.
I've had a lot of other stuff.
Needs 2 for the creative jetpack, which that right there looks like it's the only really difficult thing in there, besides the the platinum, tin, and steel singularities. I think that looks about the only things in there. Oh wait, nope, never mind. 6 creative energy cells and 2 creative thrusters, and supremium chest plates, and 2 elytras. Elytras are not a big deal, but a whole bunch of Chiramar wings. Yeah, kind of interesting. The compressor takes 2 of them as well, and compressed iron singularities. And 8 times compressed cobblestone.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what the video guy was working on. He was doing all of that stuff. So he was doing the completionist version of it.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to go that far.
Oh, if you want to. I mean, I think we can prove that we can do it. And that's really the point of the mata. Are we out of meteoric iron?
Always.
Of course. Boy.
I mean, we've got all those extra seeds, but there's no accelerant for the growing process.
No, we would just need to have more, besides a bone meal, which doesn't really make it go that much faster. So yeah.
So I think if we set something up, if we do the greenhouse glass, we should probably set that up in the end, and then just move this whole thing upstairs if we make that, because then we've got quote unquote daytime all the time. Because it doesn't say light, it says daytime
Mm-hmm.
when you look at the greenhouse glass. And so I think the greenhouse glass would do its job all the time. Um,
Well, you
and
should
then,
probably do test it out before we make a whole setup for it. Go see if it looks like it's growing a whole bunch of them quickly. Wow, that
well, I
thing
don't,
broke 2 of them since I've been standing here listening to you. What?
broke
18
what?
now. That thing's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute, fellas, on this stuff. It'll probably be tomorrow when y'all see that this thing is ready to go. Because these are the last 2 things that we really need. Because everything else is already in there. We need this guy, this guy, this guy. Well, got that him. Got this guy. Sorry, we need him, have him, need him, him, him. And we need him and him. And that's it. So, yeah, so Insanium there, Inferium, Prudentium, Intermedium, Supremium, Superium, Galgadorian Metal, and Enhanced Galgadorian Metal. And we're done.
And did you make 32 insanium
Yes.
dust or whatever
Uh-huh.
essence?
Yeah.
Okay.
That should be quite a bit. Because I've already got 8 ingots. So I only need the other 8. So I made a little extra so we would be able to go backwards. And that's why it's taken so darn long. So, James Sammy, you have gone silent on us. You still here, man? Still here? I wanted you to test that thing out and see what you thought before we got offline. 89% on the large lump of Galgadors, 61 blaze rods to go.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting over here waiting for it to done so I can throw the silver back in here.
Okay, so we got the 2 wafers. We don't have the plastic blocks, so 20
Plastic blocks for what?
to make the cubes. The machine frames.
Oh, yeah.
Those there, get those there. The quartz glass, we need 8 of those. Black iron frames, 2 of those. And redstone engineering blocks, we need 2 of those guys. Stored 2, crafting 2, stored processing, yeah, okay. And almost done, and done. Woo. There we go. Boom. Done. Alright. Redstone engineering blocks right here. Alright. Up, need more wafers. Wafers. The light gray plastic blocks. And now it's in the glass. There's the block. Whoop. Oh, that's slow. Wow, I didn't think a plastic block would take that long to break.
It's made by Hasbro.
Good one.
It's extra thick.
To be able to handle today's kids.
Mm-hmm.
And wow. Come on, come on, come on, drop it. Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. And one machine case, good. I'm missing one. Totally am not. That's the machine case, that's why. Keep it in there. Thank you. Ew. Okay. Up in there.
Yeah, I guess if we decide to do any of those other things, it would be just because we're still waiting for the singularity.
Yeah. You know that too. I was thinking of doing some builds actually. Instead of spending all my time building those things. Most of those things can be done off camera, really.
Uh-huh. And I've been doing that I spent a few days just building this, crushing that, starting this over here. I mean, all that we've got there have been, how long have we been focusing on this?
It's been a minute.
It's been, actually, granted, I've been online just harvesting stuff, so it's not my full active, but I'm probably a lot closer to you on the time thing again. On that played thing.
Okay, Galgador's done. Or that Galgador's done anyway. I need this Galgador now. So let's get through this Galgador next, and then it'll be all you. This one's moving pretty quickly, so it looks like we're doing all right on it. Just a little bit more of all that junk. Probably going to get stuck up over here. No, it's looks like it's making platinum for platinum blocks.
Oh, yeah.
Evening, Sir Dan. How are you doing, my friend? Doing all right? It's good Saturday, good Friday. Still going good. Probably gonna go a little longer tonight just because it's Friday and I don't have anything major pressing for tomorrow. So, and I'm not tired because I got off early and got to rest all day. So nice when they don't have anything for you to do and you're just like, well, you know what? I've only spent 32% of my vacation for the year, so it's only 3 months left, and I got a lot of time to vacation already given to me. So why don't y'all just let me take the day off? Oh, okay. I always like a company that lets you do that, right? Yeah, Agatha liked it too.
I swear that one year I saved the company about $15,000.
That's crazy, man. Nutty boy, nutty. I was like, how are you doing that? But man, you're a financial whiz. You did it everything right. So from the beginning.
I try, I guess, but I'm probably just because I'm not married.
So yeah, so we've got the energy cube, 2 ultimate catalysts away from building it, and 2 ultimate catalysts are 16 of all of these ingots. And so we're working on all that. And I'm 50% away from getting those things done. Probably stuck up over here. Nope, not yet. Okay. And this right here is gonna make these ingots right here at the top, and this is gonna make that last little bit of ingot on that one thing, because I've got those guys, which I can come over here and do these now that it's ready to go. Get those in there. Come on, look.
Where did the blaze rods come from? Did you just set that up?
No, I made them. Made them a long time ago. Why? What do you?
Because they stopped. The blaze rods stopped coming through. So I dropped the silver back in there.
Oh.
Actually, it dropped itself back in. I would have expected that.
Oh well, that's I guess because that thing was still running and I couldn't make it instantaneous, so it started doing that. But yeah, I guess that's what it is waiting for, is those guys. There we go.
There we go.
Hot diggity dog.
I had to
Teamwork
pull
makes
out
the
a
dream work.
Drop these here. Since you're not using the crusher over here.
Oh, if you wanna stop the crusher, I got the other crusher ready to go. We can double it up.
Nah, it's fine for now.
Okay, well
But you made 3 of them?
System. You don't need to make 3. You just need to make that one. And I've got the machine case and I've got the 6 things. You just need to bring that one down and put it in there, and you got a double crusher. Because the double crusher only takes 2 crushers. And since we got one up there and one in the system, we got everything we need.
Oh, I thought you had already made it. That's why I was like, you made another one?
Oh no, I'm not making a double crusher from scratch. Not doing that. So we're just basically sitting here watching this thing go through because there's not much else to do. Just wait for these guys to get done, and we got only 3,000 Inferium to process. So much to go through. To make 32 Insanium, you need like 6,000 or so. No, 12,000 of this stuff or something like that. It's an enormous number.
Yeah,
my math is poor. It's Friday, so actually it's Saturday for me now. Saturday. I'll say Saturday too. Saturday. For those people who live for the weekend, I live for the next day. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's hard to say.
Just say hump day.
Hump day.
Hump yay, that's a good one. Yeah. That completely changes that camel.
Yeah, and that leaves pause for people with really bad gutter brains. I know you people. And done. We have done mystical agriculture so many times. We really liked it when you could do the crop levels. So you could have a 10-10-10 seed.
Yeah.
Oh man, those things would pump that stuff out like nobody's business. Whew, boy.
Yeah, because that greenhouse glass with the 10-10-10 supremium seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Ka-chung.
You just
Churning it.
and you're making like what, 8 at a time, every half a second.
Oh, easy. Yeah.
I mean,
And then
we were swimming in it.
I had that whole setup so that it was actually we were making the base seed so fast that it was, and I'd set up that chain to convert all of them all the way down the line to
Mm-hmm.
supremium.
Yep.
And I had just blocks and blocks and blocks of insanium like stored in chests.
I liked the one where you had blocks of all of them all the way up to Insanium, and you had a chest full of blocks.
Actually, that was that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
the build that I'm thinking of is the one you're describing. Yeah,
it was awesome.
because I had it where it dumped out in case it overflowed
Mm-hmm.
for whatever reason. It would backfill rather than just stop.
It was super cool, man. That's what it was. We got mud bricks over here. Building blocks for small and big. And you can make mud bricks for what? Stairs, facades, covers. I wonder what a cover really does. I've actually used a cover. So we're all the way through all of these guys now. We just need to get the mystical agriculture ingots, which that's gonna be a minute because we have to make all of that stuff from scratch. Hey, buddy. Hey, how are you? No, I'm just okay. See you later. He asked me if I had a sandwich. That's really, dude. You got the cafe right across the street. I guess that's where he went.
Hmm.
I know he's just standing there on the. He doesn't want a sandwich. He just wants to bother people.
Well, he wasn't sure if it was open.
I put the weather salesperson back, so
Well,
I know
the
there's a.
door has been blown off.
I know, burnt off actually. Yeah, fun times. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's the detriment of actually being online. The lightning strikes that hit your town. That or you have to build everything in stone. Which I usually do. I'm not really a wood builder. But shoot, I'm usually underground too.
Mm-hmm.
If I did all the building, you'd probably just come here and there'd just be a big grass field. Go underground, and that's where
And
you
this
see
is
all.
where Ninothal lives. What? The plains? Yes. About
You see this little
12
hole
blocks
right there
under.
with a teepee on it?
12 blocks under.
That's where he goes down.
Right? 12 blocks under. Yeah, I don't
But
think I've even ever played Sky Factory 3. The Skyblock stuff is not my forte. I had such horrible luck with Sky Factories getting started.
I like to dig too much
Yeah.
for there to be no digging. It irritates me. So yeah, I don't usually do the void worlds. I
And
like to
that
use void worlds, but not as a base.
in the first one, um, Jaded Cat,
Uh,
whatever that one's called, where you basically had to rebuild the world on that one little setup.
Regrowth?
No, that wasn't regrowth. That was something
Oh,
else.
you're rebuilding it. It's like
Yeah,
the
you're on an island with a little hut, and
yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was it.
I remember the hut. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was new to modded back then. I was like, I am not sitting here and making 3 billion cobblestone. Of course, I had no idea that you could do that and like just automate it, just do and go. Serdin says, I love Skyblocks. I love stripping away everything extraneous and being forced to focus. Yeah, I would think that it would force me to focus, but all it does is force me to lay out large slabs and, you know, do what I do best. Lawn build. Almost done with the Insanium. Oh, I'm so looking forward to getting this thing made.
Do
Watch
you
me have to
remember
go through
the
and make a whole bunch more of stuff because my math was wrong again.
Do you remember the world where I was digging and I was digging out a actually the area underneath our base, and I think it was ended up being a 5 by 8 chunks, so 5 chunks by 8 chunks.
Was that
That
the
I
one
was
that you had the blood altar in?
um, could have been.
Or
There
we
was a
had to keep our kids, had to keep my kids away? Because, they were creeper everything.
actually I don't know. That was the one with the egg salad. The one you're talking about. So I don't think that was the one, but I dug out a level and put the farms in, and then I kept going down and digging out the whole thing. I don't think I finished it. The one with the big lava tank, where you could dump lava just into an open space.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember digging that one all the way from the ground all the way up, and I think it was a full chunk. But that was the one where I was digging everything out, and I would put down a lava collector that
Mm-hmm.
was picking up all of the lava and dumping it into that actual lava tank. It wasn't like a block tank. It was actual a rock tank that I had built, and I was just pumping it over there. I don't remember what world that was, but I spent a lot of time digging. I think I physically got paler during that.
Physically got paler. He ain't lying neither.
uh,
Oh man.
I didn't see the sun for long periods of time. I think that was the one where you were talking about, you know, 400 hours. That was probably that one.
It was a while, that's for sure. Wow.
And I was slowly doing slices. So it was like, you know, I was going all the way around as it got closer and closer to the center until I'd finish a level.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd go down 5, and then I would do it again because I had done everything in levels of 5. That's when I developed the stair system that I use.
Yeah, the corkscrew.
Well, not that one, but the uh, when you're digging down,
Uh-huh. Where you
you
go
make a
like,
level.
yeah, you go 5, then straight
Yeah,
out.
so that you have a roof and a floor,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have 3, and then a roof and a floor, and you just keep going down. But then you can go sideways to make tunnels at each level of 5
Yeah, that was a really cool system.
because you had gold at 25 and
Mm-hmm.
iron at this level, and so you could go to whatever level, step off, and then start digging in those areas,
Yep.
and then you could see above you, so you could see above and the block below you, and so you could dig out all of the materials in that space, and then every tunnel was three, and then two away from each other, and then another three, so that you could see the walls on either side, so you didn't miss any materials. And I'd gone all the way down to bedrock, just going straight down, which is why it determined how long. That's why it was 8 chunks, because that's how long it took me to get down to the bottom, and then I dug out the bottom, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger. I was like, okay, I'm going to make it the width of the base, which was about 5 chunks, and so it just, as I kept making a level uh, all the way down, it was a big dig. Today I thought of putting a dome, like making our little city, and putting a dome over it, just so lightning strikes can't hit our
Right.
actual buildings. Similar to that, the floating energy system that I'd put up in the sky, and I was hiding with the not sky blocks, but when you looked up at them, you saw the sky. I can't remember what those blocks are called, but if you put them down, everything above them just looked like sky, because I built it at the
Oh,
build height.
that was in the. You did that in the cake world.
Was that one cake?
Yeah.
Oh
Where
yeah,
it made basically the sky look alike.
yeah. And I had the teleporter that would just teleport me up to the energy, because I had a whole bunch of windmills. Because the higher you took them, the more energy they would output.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what was wrong with the energy systems in those, but they would just stop working. I would stop getting power, so I'd have to break all the energy cables and
Mm-hmm.
put them back again, and that was getting irritating.
Yeah, that wall that you had in that one that showed the distant land and the sky. You walk around the corner, you're like, what? Wait, what? You confused me a few times with that one. You're like, it's a pretty cool block. I like it. And it's kind of funny that you built most of your base above ground on that one. Who are you?
Yeah, that one was a lot of farms. But that was the one that I had done the 512 by 512 by 512 hole in the deep dark, because that's where I had to teleport to go to the end, the deep dark, and my power system. And so I could teleport into the deep dark, into my little digging area, change up my digger, and dig out another large patch of, because all of that material was going back into the base and getting funneled in and processed all automatically. Boy, when that thing would jam, ugh, that was a pain.
What a bother. What a pain. Right?
So what you staring at?
I got the 16 Supremium ingots, the 16 Insanium ingots.
Oh, okay. You were
Now,
using your handheld, were you?
mm-hmm. Now I'm working on the next shit. Ugh, of course. Alright, so prude.
Go to the blue next. Well, I guess if you're just gonna make them by hand, then yeah, you can do that too.
Whoops. Threw one of my tools in the system. What did I put in there? I put in my crafting. Give me that back. Thank you, sir. Alright, and oh boy.
We're already nearing half on this graphite rod too,
Alright,
and I've
16
been
Supremiums.
avoiding using that.
I think we'll have it here in a little bit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I already got those.
Already got those?
Hmm. Intermedium ingot made. Prudentium made.
Inferium?
Ethereum made. Yes. 16. See? It glows different colors. He's like, yeah, I know that.
I mean, you glow different colors.
Right? Oh, 'cause 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 ' Ah.
Now you got to go put those actually into something that could make it.
And this one's shaped, so it
Oh,
matters.
yeah. It's kind of interesting that it's the correct size. The gold chest is the correct size. And I wouldn't do anything with the recipe specifically unless you just, feel like it.
Yeah, I'm not changing the recipe. I'm just gonna throw this in there and pull it out. One thing at a time. Actually, I'm just gonna do this way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I
That's
thought it was
not
only
it.
two.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
take the top off of the other one and put it up top. Yeah.
Nope. Move you over, move you over, move you over, move you over. Energy cubes are not stackable. I don't. Pretty neat. 4 of you boys. I don't know if that's right. That is right. Okay, good. Okay, so paper clips. No.
Yeah, I was thinking it was just one over, but yeah. You ready? Oh, I guess that.
Hey, 200 prestige points. Yay!
What's that used for?
Bragging rights.
Oh. This feels like, whose line is it anyway?
So
But the
now
points just
I'm
don't matter.
curious. I'm just curious here. Let's see here. Ultimate Catalyst is used in that guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. So, okay. So I'm gonna do one real quick test with this guy.
Oh, with your digging a hole?
Oh, why do I have a sign? Oh, that's right, because I took the thing down. It says this is for the creative thingy. Alright, so Kepler. No, that's Kepler.
Just above the
Yeah.
windmill. Yeah.
Right on. Just above the windmill. That's good. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Wonder what happened to Jam Sandwich? He just took off and vanished. Alright, so we have our chunks over there, so yep, okay, good. Quarry. Got the world of cake over here. White icing with red dots. That's right, because I was mining the goodness of it over here. Alright, so if we were to set up, say right here, like so, and we were to take him out, that, and then this. I don't know why I did that. Come here, you. 3, 4. Diamond grit. It's like diamond gravel. Alright, and you. Nope, not you. Sorry. You. And here. I know I don't need quite that many. Where? There they are. And here, here. And now then, from here, change this from Y130, and I'm at Y113, so yeah, that's probably pretty good, but let's do 150 to negative 64, offset 24 by 24, and he will have a whole 9 chunk setup. And turn it on. And he still runs out of power.
Well, it's only feeding so much in.
I guess.
It's eating more than it's feeding.
Hmm.
So if you attach the other one, the
it's not slowing down, so I mean it's moving completely without any hesitation. So yeah, this cube works really good for this. I mean he's not slowing down. He's just zzz, 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 and it's done. I do like being able to walk on top of this block of things. Fall! I guess if you're gonna take grass, you're gonna come out of there like that. So, that could be a problem. Marble?
Well, just get rid of the grass or get rid of the seeds. It'll find something else to either fill it in with or nothing.
I don't know what that is. A whole bunch of no. how we are about the purple black blocks. Nope, nope. Get them away. Get them away.
Yeah.
Poor sheep. We have no mob thingies in here? Oh. I can't help this poor sheep. He's going to the crowd. What are those? Emerald grit? Emerald grit. Yeah. Neat. That poor sheep. You know what's happening to him. That's kind of funny. It left this whole set right here. It must be stuffed full of stuff. Oh, still moving. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny.
So what is the black and purple?
It's just a block that didn't have a substance put on it.
It didn't have a name.
Didn't have a graphic to it, so it just assigns it that default graphic. That's the graphic of no graphic. That's a graphic enough statement for you.
Yeah, that is odd that it omitted that little
And
section.
that part right there too. Because it got everything underneath it, but it didn't get this. And what's with the lights? And oh, don't know. That's some green diamond grit right there. No. And let's get the rest of them. Yep, good. Okay, so 8 to 16. Moving right along.
I'm guessing because of the gravity. Oh, okay. So you're digging off of a certain level, and the blue that was above that level was what you see, and so that the one at the bottom that was left behind must have been a decent little mound above your cutoff point, but your cutoff point was like way up in the sky, like higher than the trees.
Yeah, 150.
So yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
See, I'm way over way over 100, and it just didn't do it.
Because I saw you walking on the blocks, and you were even with the trees over there. So
and see, so it missed this part, and it took out this part down here, but not the whole part above it. This weirdo thing. Goofiness. Doesn't look like it's taking anything, but it's working. Alright. Good night, sir. God bless you too. See you next time. Thanks for stopping by.
take care.
Thanks.
Rest well. Does it have a name on it?
Yeah. Kepler.
No, I mean
22B maple leaves null.
Oh, okay.
It's not even really anything to that at all either.
It's leaves.
Yeah.
And the grit we can't do anything with, so might as well just destroy it.
Got it that time. Some of it, anyway. It's like when it runs out of room, it does some weird stuff. It's getting some of it that time. You ever gonna take this part? Huh. Goofy thing. And sometimes I found I just have to break this block and start it all over again. Yoink. I got a little bit of it that time. Trying to grab them as fast as I can. Look at that.
Yeah, with this place, you figure that the blue and the green stuff's like frosting.
Right.
Most people just scrape it off the cake anyway, so.
That's blasphemy.
There's only so much of it I can eat before it's just not worth.
Missing that spot right there. We will get everything. Oh, yes, we will. See, it shows that it's in zone. What are you? There he goes. Yay! Was moving right on through, isn't it?
Well, it's just looking now. It's not finding anything. It's not processing anything.
Right. Yeah, I think it's done finally. Yep. Seeds. Seeds. It's done. Hey. Cool. All right. Well. Got all that. Now then, we can put it all back. Draw controller, builder, this guy, and now we can put those guys out there. Alright, so one energy cube inside the thingy. Owner Shadashian. Yeah, okay, here. Oh, got them done. That there, here, here. And I need the drawer controller back out here. Darn it. Nope, not you. You. Drawer controller, please. And now we can just sit here and wait for it. Man, it's a big old sun.
Yeah,
It's plenty to
not quite like Venus, but pretty big one.
super far away.
Well, I don't. Well, is
No,
it?
it's got its own sun.
Yeah, it's got its own. Yeah.
Hmm. Day length is 20 hours, just like here. Has dungeon. False. I don't know what's over here.
So, what's the orbit time of Kepler?
3956 days. Cool.
So exactly the same.
It's like 10 years. No, because the overworld's 365 days. Orbit time's 24 days. Sorry. And this one's
Oh, it's like
3,956 days.
whatever you had clicked on, no numbers were changing at all. So that. Okay, so that's Kepler.
It's right here. Dense coal, very low. Liquid chocolate, very high. Liquid caramel, very high. Infected water, I guess that's like probably like vomit or something. New galaxies.
No, that's the Augustus Gloop.
Hoth. Tatooine. Crate.
Yeah, Crate I think would be very dangerous. Because there's Crate dragons.
Hmm.
Yeah, those I don't know. But there was one out there that can't think of it. Doctor Who.
Who?
Uh-huh. I believe his world is one of the ones you can go to. Gallifrey.
I know they did that in Eve. Gallifrey. Alright, well we got everything I was hoping to get accomplished tonight. Accomplished. It took 3 hours to do it. And why does it always splash when I come here? It's kind of weird. So yeah, got some stuff done and some more prestige points finished. That's 300 prestige points for us. You. And yeah, you're working on it. So yeah, I think that'll do it for us for second job gaming suggestion tonight. So thanking y'all for taking time to watch us, and we hope God blesses y'all.